Crypto.com Crowcoin holders, we've got some news for you guys. We got to be talking about Crowcoin. We're seeing Bitcoin kind of take a little bit of a tumble, the crypto market taking kind of a tumble. But I think that in the next coming months here, there's a lot of potential upside for Crowcoin, and we got to be talking about this. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, we're going to start off here on Twitter. Follow me at 333Blacksea. I quote tweeted Crypto.com to say, crypto is king, and I say, Crowcoin is king. You know, guys, I do think that Crowcoin really does have a lot of potential upside ever since this Crowcoin treasury. I was really concerned about the 70 billion minting of coins. And I really didn't think there was much that they could do to alter that effect, because it really did change my overall analysis and my bullish take on Crowcoin. Especially when we saw like the distancing of Crypto.com and Crowcoin, and it really wasn't, it was kind of like a 1-2 punch. It was, they're distancing themselves, it's Crypto.com over here and Crowcoin over here, and now they're adding all of these coins. But since then, we've seen a lot happen. We've seen a Crowcoin treasury occur with the Truth Social, with Trump's Truth Social company, his social media company, and they're going to be acquiring $6.48 billion with a Crowcoin. We see that the staking rewards for, if you have a staked Visa debit card or credit card, one of Crypto.com's cards, you can't sell your staking rewards immediately without unstaking your card. It's creating a lot of sell pressure that's coming off of the market. So there's a lot of bullish things playing out here. And I do think that when you queue up what's about to happen in Q4 with this potential altcoin season, I think that we're getting set up for a lot of potential for Crowcoin. If you look at Crowcoin right now, we're at about 26.5 cents, a little bit over that. And guys, you know, it's absolutely okay. If you look at this, it kind of does look like we're starting to bottom out, which is very nice to see. I don't think that necessarily it's a full-on lock that we're bottomed out. I think that there's a chance that we spill over all the way back down to 212. I hope that doesn't happen, but I think if September is a little bit bearish leading up until the FOMC meeting on September 17th, okay, expecting rate cuts. That's what the prediction markets are saying. Poly market and all these prediction markets are expecting a rate cut from Jerome. But I do think that there's a chance that we kind of just chop around, maybe even come to the downside leading up until September 17th. And I expect a lot of volatility to come. But regardless, guys, I am in a Crowcoin long. I've longed at around this level here at about 15.5 cents. And I've taken profit. I've taken about half the trade out here. But I do have a stop loss. I'm still in the trade. I do have a stop loss at 212. So if we do touch this, I'll get stopped out. But if not, if we start to rally from here, I'm just going to continue to raise my stop loss higher and higher and continue to add to my profit more and more. If you guys do want to trade, feel free to check out in the pinned comment section or description box below. We have a $100,000 deposit bonus to BitToNext, as well as $10 for free when you sign up. And on Blowfin, we have a 10% trade rebate and a $5,000 sign-up bonus. Take advantage of all these promotions, guys. And also, it really helps support this channel. And if you're trading, you want to learn how to trade, they've got demo accounts. And I think that everyone should have a little bit of leverage as a tool in their trading and investing toolkit. That doesn't mean you should be using it all the time, but I think it is a very, very helpful tool depending on what the market presents. Now, let's take a look here. Cronus is at rank 19, down about 20% in the past 7 days, down about 2% in the past 24 hours. We're seeing really the entire crypto market take kind of a beating here today, although the stock market kind of got a little bit of a bounce into the close. But all in all here, I really think that we see blood in the streets, if not boring, sluggish price action, leading up till September 17th. And if you look at this, Cronos is still just barely below a $9 billion market cap. So we've shed about $2 billion from about the 40 cents. I think we even got to about $14 billion. I'm curious. I'm going to check that out. But we are bleeding out a little bit. But guys, be patient here. Be patient. We saw an absolutely meteoric rise for Crowcoin. And you got to realize where we're headed here. All this bullish potential that's happening in Q4 with altcoin season. The Fed pivoting, cutting rates, turning that money printer back on. Moving into the fourth and final phase of the bull market cycle, these Crowcoin treasuries. There's a lot cooking up right now. And like I said, Bitcoin's at 110,000, trading at an important support level. And I'll take a look at that here shortly because it really shows what's going on. Bitcoin dominance at about 60 to 60.5%. Really been chopping around at about a 1 to 2% price range on Bitcoin dominance. I don't expect true altcoin season to happen until we see a breakdown below like into the 40s. And I don't think that plays out until we're in, October, November, December. But looking at Bitcoin, look at this, all right? So we got our little bear trap here. We broke down below 110K, and now we are bouncing and treating 110K as support. If we hold this level here as support, I really do expect that we start to bounce here sooner than breaking down. But it really does have to, we have to pay attention to the daily time frame, really the weekly. If you look at the weekly as well, this weekly is pretty important. I really want to see the weekly close above 110,000, and if we don't, we're probably looking for a little bit of a drawback down to like say 104,500, 105K. And I think like worst case scenario, we could come all the way down to like 95, but I think that's really pushing it. I don't really think that plays out. I've seen some people talk about 95,000, but I mean, yeah, it would spook everyone, but I just don't think there's enough time left in this bull market to see something like that play out in the short term. I think there's a higher likelihood that we're already bottomed out and we're getting ready to see a bounce into Q4, or maybe we come a little bit lower and like retest these highs around 104,500 in that region. But guys, you gotta be patient here. I'm leverage trading, I'm high leverage scalping, I'm long Crowcoin. I'm looking for other trades and other alts. Really, I'm just kind of range scalping here. And in September, I'm kind of just waiting for price action to play out a little bit before I get any more aggressive than I'm already am. And there's no reason to be getting into as many trades as possible. That's how you usually get wrecked. You usually should be looking for the trades to come to you. That's what works out for me best. But guys, let me know in the comments below. Are you bullish on Crowcoin? Do you think that it has the opportunity to go to $1, to be the king of crypto this cycle? I think there's a good chance that Crowcoin will perform significantly well. I mean, it already has, but for the rest of Q4, I think there's going to be some fireworks. But that's all I got, guys. Check out all those awesome affiliate links down below. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.